In this video, we're going to discuss how to compute cross products just in terms of the components of the vectors that you're starting with. So if I have u is a vector in 3D whose components are u1 through u3, and similarly for v, how do I just get at it and compute the cross product of u cross v? Well, there's a formula for it, and it comes from a determinant, a 3 by 3 determinant. And the way it works is you take I, j, and k, those basic vectors, as your top row of the determinant. The vertical bar here indicates I'm going to take the determinant of this matrix in a moment. And then order matters here. U comes first, so I'm going to put the components of u in the second row and then the components of v in the third row. And we're going to calculate this 3 by 3 determinant, and this takes care of all the computations required to compute a cross product. So let's look at an example, 2i minus 3j plus k, and I'm going to cross that with I plus j minus k. What we're going to do here is put I, j, and k up top, and then I put 2, minus 3, and 1 in the second row. And then I'm going to put 1, 1, and minus 1 in the third row. And now we just expand this determinant by doing an expansion along that top row. So we go to the I first. That's my first term. And what I'm going to do is take I hat, and I'm going to delete that row and column that it determines, and I'm going to take the 2 by 2 determinant that's left behind, and I'm going to write that all in order, minus 3, 1, 1, minus 1. I then move to j hat. In determinants, the signs always will alternate, so it's going to be minus j hat. I delete the row and column that j determines, and I'm left with 2, 1, and 1 minus 1, and that's a 2 by 2 determinant that I write. Don't shuffle those numbers up, keep them all in the same order that they appear. Then I move to k hat, delete the row and column that it appears in, and I have this 2 by 2 matrix here, 2, minus 3, and 1, 1. We calculate its determinant next. So these 2 by 2 determinants that are showing up here are going to be the components of I, j, and k, and we calculate those. So do this cross multiplication. That will get me 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is the 2 by 2 there. I have minus j, and then I do the 2 by 2 here, so minus 2 minus 1, and I calculate that. 2 times 1 minus 3 times 1 gets me plus 3, and that gets me the k component. So all day I get 2i plus 3j plus 5k for the cross product.